Hello, all you Huggle Lollipops. I am Joseph the Huggist, and this is movie review in quotation marks. And today I'm playing Ford Racing, which it's a game I'm pretty bad at, and I'm going to be reviewing in quotes Ford vs Ferrari. American automotive designer Carroll Shelby and fearless British race car driver Ken Miles battle co-pilot interference, the laws of physics, and their own personal demons to build a revolutionary vehicle for the Ford Motor Co. Together they plan to compete against the race cars of Enzo Ferrari at 24 Hours of Le Mans in France in 1966. So I can't say a lot of I can't read a lot of words, but I can read revolutionary. That's pretty alright. So the director of Logan directed this, James Mangold, and Wolverine 2. Budget of $97.6 million, and Google is not giving me the box office because it's still in theaters, I believe. So this movie was pretty amazing. As of right now, of the 4 Best Picture movies I have watched, this one is my second favorite. Right now for me it's Joker's number 1, Ford vs Ferrari, The Irishman, and Jojo Rabbit. So I said so again. How many times I lost interest was 0. Like, I'm pretty sure all of these Best Picture movies are gonna be 0. I typically love all of the Best Picture movies. So I said so again. That's getting annoying. That's annoying me. My least favorite scene is when Matt Damon's Carroll Shelby tells Christian Bale he's not going to race in the Maz the first time, because that's all Miles wants is to race at Maz, and he didn't get his. He just wants to race, and he didn't get that, and it broke me up inside. There's more emotional scenes, but when a man doesn't get to follow his dream, it sucks. My most favorite scene is when Matt Damon's in the car with Henry Ford Jr., and you see this in the trailer, and it's when he's breaking down crying. I thought that was a great scene. It really shows you how much skill it takes to drive those cars. And Ford finally gets it. Like, not everyone can do that. So, perfect. Perfect scene for me. Alright. Actor one I want to talk about is Christian Bale as Ken Miles. He was the heart and soul of this movie. No matter what movie he does, he's the perfect fit for it. It's pretty damn annoying. You can't hate him in anything. I had a little hard time understanding him at times, but his facial expressions, his movements, everything about it was I could see and react to. Especially when he gets angry, you can see him actually getting angry. It's perfect. And Matt Damon as Carroll Shelby was also very great in this movie. He excuse me, I'm still sick. I'm having a little hard time talking my throat. Matt Damon, whenever I see him, I just get pure joy, and with like anything. And this is another one of those times when he's really, everything about him in this movie is like he's passionate about racing. So I really enjoyed that. Then the third actor I want to talk about is Josh Lucas. I don't know his name in the movie, but he is the perfect asshole in this movie, and he's built for you to hate him. From what I understand in real life, he wasn't as much of an asshole as he is in the movie, but in this movie, they really made him out to be an asshole. It was, I loved it. I loved to hate him. So my notes. In the very first minute of the movie, this is what I wrote about Matt Damon's character. That's a man with a passion. He gets set on fire and still wants to race. He's dedicated and passionate about racing. He won the race, but it was his last race, but man, that's amazing. Number 2, Ford is a shark. He will fire his entire business for an idea. That's amazing. Never you would put in the whole business out of, you would just destroy it to get a great idea. He's difficult but good is something everyone usually says about Bale. I feel that was perfect line for that movie because it fits the character and it fits Bale too. Now I've never met him. I know there's a lot of rumors about him being difficult. That's because he's so good. Ken's wife encourages him to race and follow his love is amazing. I love stuff like that. Oh yes, when Ferrari declined Ford's offer and got the better offer from Fiat, a simple no would have sufficed instead of consulting Ford and then making yourself have a different competitor who ends up kicking your ass for 4 straight years. Yeah, that was definitely the way to go. Always show respect to people. Like, you never know what they're gonna, how they're gonna react to being disrespected. Ford didn't take that well, as he shouldn't, and then he created a bigger competitor with deep pockets, and all it ended up doing was make his life worse. Now, on the other end, competition does make things grow. Everything's better with a little competition. Number 6, all it says is, oh my god, he actually framed the wrench. Christian Bale threw a wrench at Matt Damon earlier in the movie, and then he won a race. Please excuse me. And Damon kept the wrench and framed it. It was great. $200 a day, and Christian Bale didn't know if he wanted to do his dream job. That's pretty amazing. That for $200 a day, and he didn't know if he wanted to do his dream job. So I'm looking this up now in real time. So inflation, that's about $1,586 in today's market. That's insane. Someone wanted to pay me $1,500 a day to do my dream job, I'd go do it in an instant. Hell, if someone wanted to pay me $200 a day to do my dream job, now I would do it. Actually, I would do that for $100 a day. It's amazing. Number 8, this is after Bale's character gets told that he's not going to Le Mans. He's listening to the race in the hangar and he's working on cars. There's one scene where an airplane comes up and you see the shadows of the cars behind Bale. And it's such a beautiful scene, like the imagery of it, as because the plane is moving, the shadows are moving, so it looks like it's racing. It's just a brilliant scene. When I saw that plane pull up, I didn't think that's where were they going with it. And you see Bale's face as Ford's getting just wrecked in this race because the driver's not him and he's not driving as well as he could. So Ford's just getting demolished, and you can see the pain and anguish on Bale, and it's amazing. I'm actually tearing up a little talking about it because that scene got to me. Number 9, it seems like Ford really hates yes men. Everyone who gets something in this movie are the people who actually tell him the truth. That's a very admirable trait. Number 10. Right when the 24 hours of Le Mans starts, one car crashes, and we know one thing for sure. Ford's not coming in last. That's my last note. So my ratings for this, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's an 8. All of these Oscar movies are probably going to be 8s. I'm not sure. There's still a few I haven't seen. I'm saving Once Upon a Time in Hollywood near the end, because from what I've seen, I've been looking at the Vegas odds right now, and it's the favorite from time of recording, and it's also a movie I've been really wanting to see, and I think I'm just ended up hyping myself up for it. So that one I'm looking forward to. There's a few more, like Maggie's story with Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson. I'm also looking forward, but I think every one of them is going to be an 8 for me. On a scale of 1 to 5, recommendation, once again, it's a 5. That's probably not going to change. It's a Best Picture movie. Of course they're good movies. So, all that being said, I don't know which movie I'm going to be watching next. All I know is that I am still very sick. My voice and throat suck right now. So, thanks for watching. I'm going to leave the rest of the gameplay footage up because I recorded it. Might as well. And by the way, I suck at racing games. This is the best I did in this game ever. I've never done this well as I'm doing right now. Bye.